Hi everybody, Miles here, the teaching professional at Southwick Park Golf Club. This week's video is a little bit more highbrow and it's definitely something to elevate your game. It's all around chipping, but it's all around variety. I do see a lot of people who just have one shot, and that one shot has to get them through lots of different scenarios and lots of different flag positions around a green. So the first part of this video is going to be a little bit about swing path. I'm almost going to the end rather than the beginning, but as the camera's from behind, I'm going to see if I can show you what I mean. So let's go with this. If your normal setup chipping position for your bog standard chip was centre ball position, hands slightly ahead, feet slightly open, and swinging back on that path, that would be your nuts and bolts standard chip. One, right, okay, so that's one. So two would be, and this is a little trickier for some people, great for a back left bin position, a slightly inside swing path, almost putting a tiny bit of hook spin on it. A little trickier, but something that you could fit into your game. Okay, two good shots. That one's even better than the one before. Right, so that's two. Three would be your lob shot. More of a lob shot. So the swing path would now be outside more, coming across more. Still centre ball position. All right, so three pretty good little shots there. So that little bit of variety will give you inside swing path, checky hook spin that will skip the ball a bit to the left. So great for a back left pin position. Also great to check it into a slope. So if the green here sloped downwards that way, I'd be able to check it into the slope a bit. And the same with the spin the other way. So that's options. I'm just going to bring the camera around forward now. Okay, here's something I think you all should have an experiment with. Middle, back, forward ball positions to add a bit of variety to your spin and your run out. Back ball position, lower, checkier. You know, a good shot to mix into your game. People are frightened about moving the ball position back. This is a sand wedge, by the way. All these shots are with a 56. Obviously your centre ball position is your back into your nuts and bolts chip. Your forward ball position, a little bit of extra height. Now why is that happening? It's all about release. So if I'm playing the ball from a back position, I'm going to release much later and my hands are going to stay in ahead of the club head at all times. Checkier, you know, good grab on the first bite. It's always a good sign that you know you've got it right. Okay, the front position, the release will be earlier, adding extra loft. Softer, smoother, sweeter, sort of good for an over the bunker type shot. So that's that. The other one is, this is a little bit trickier, but it's around what I call dead arms. Okay, so if you have dead arms, which means you're not going to use much wrist and club head speed, you're going to play the shot with more dead arms. You can make a longer, slower swing. You know, so that won't have much spin on it at all. It's good for a back pin position because it will release out better. And then obviously the opposite of that would be more speed, faster release, more spin. Probably off a much shorter backswing. That'll give it much more grab. So in those 10 shots are lots of varieties. Quickly whiz through it again. Path affecting spin. So that little inside checky one's a tricky shot, but it's worth practicing. Ball position is going to be height, and release is height and spin. So in those mixture of shots, you've got lots of variety. And I think it's much better off that you do that than this constant, that's my chipping action. And you can have this loads of variety. So you look at a flag and think, okay, back left, sloping that way again. I'm going to try this little check-in swing. first bounce is left now and it's sort of heading back towards the flag, sort of fighting slopes. So hope you get something out of that. This is there is a short game clinic coming up which hasn't sold out yet. It's in August, can't remember the exact date off the top of my head, but have a look on the club's What's On page. And if you want any help around this is quite a nice hour of this variety of shots, and this is one club, so I would put all those things into probably everything from 9 through to lob wedge. And every time then you get to I've got an option now to try and deal with every pin position, every lie, every scenario that I might find on the flag. So thanks for watching, everyone. See you all next week.